another 18 laps here at St. Pete.
So we're done off the launch this time. A bit of smoke and dust popping up. We're now into an evening skybox here on the sim. Around 5 p.m. Strauss going to have a difficult time with some of the drivers. F-Tank, go right slam to the wall.
Oh, and the track's getting blocked, and here's everybody into it. We told you this is what happened. Julian manages to squeak by, Liam O'Sullivan by, Jack James by, Kirkenbauer's by, and we are going caution. But watch this. And it happens right. Indy Kirkenbauer slips through, but it looked to be Toby Deck and F-Tank.
This situation, here's the look for the 83. Hit the curb the wrong way. That angled him back across the track, Gary.
We've seen them grab the curbs before, and that we saw the car do a bit of a lurch. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. He grabbed too much of the curb.
There's the crash at the back of the field. Yeah, right there's the contact for O'Sullivan. You see how the wings flared up a little bit? That basically broke the left rear on the suspension, and that's why he had to come down. You know how many cars are out of this race? We're down to 9 left. I think 10 with Vogelsang only having minor damage. Maybe Stockton, Stellard. Everybody else had to go on the tow truck.
We're going to go green with 14 to go. An 18-lap race turns into a 14-lap race. And Indy Kirkenbauer, the prodigy, sends it to the inside, and he comes out on the other end as your new leader.
Already a chaotic one. You see James tried it on the outside. Strauss already pushed back with Kirkenbauer, really able to launch. Look at Altena, near contact with James.
Oh, James had contact, and they made contact right in the period of turn 5, 6, and 7. New leader, Amon Lal, by the way. I'm not sure what happened to Kirkenbauer's front wing. We would maybe check replays for that, but he gets past.
Just for the race lead, I think.
Oh,
wow.
Right into the Will Power wall there. And that takes out one of his wing planes. And so the outcome of this race is entirely different now. Just 5 laps into this thing, Justin. The first, everybody that finished on the podium in race 1, they're not in this one anymore. We got time to look at these replays. And then a little synchronized spinning here. Jack James. Here comes Fiolis into the city. He blindly just, everything happens in front of him. Watch when he comes around the corner. Everyone's there.
Chaos, calamity, corner, to say the least. Here we go on some sends. As some of the others try and make the charge. Altena, at least, able to pass by Mariani.
We got the camera on Strauss, and Vogelsang is now in P2.
And Vogelsang, one of the drivers who had to come down pit road.
Julian now up to 5th, so some more critical points there. Stellard comes in and puts it into the barrier, and then comes off and rejoins, and unfortunately puts it into the side of Dufresne. Sometimes you're not aware of other cars around you, and that's kind of what can happen. Yeah, Kirkenbauer was unrelated, but but I just happened to say that they happen to be teammates. Do you see it? Yep, there you see in the background there. Monlaw got his maiden victory in the VOR IndyCar Championship a season ago at New Hampshire. And you can't get any more different when it comes to circuits. A flat 1 mile paper clip shaped oval. And then we have a 1.8 mile airport combo street course. You can't get any more different. But showing his versatility and now still leading. Vogelsang still has it down to under 2 seconds. But Vogelsang seems to have stalled out for at least a little bit, right around the 1.8 second gap area. White flag out. One more time through the course here. It is battle up front. Vogelsang on the push to pass. Gets it now to 1.2. Without giving the commentator jinx. This is Lau's race to lose at this point, as he is clear through turns 4 and 5 as Vogelsang continues to try to reel him in, get a little bit closer, might get it closer to the 1 second mark.
Yeah, at this point, Vogelsang just ran out of time. Quite simple. He had the pace late, even with all the repairs to cut through the field. But Lau, he was one of the drivers who survived the chaos. going to very much capitalize on it as they pass by the odds.
One more time back onto the airport runway. Amon Lal now looking for career win number 2. Milan Vogelsang for his best career finish here in this series at the line, and a merciful end to a very chaotic race 2 of St. Pete Sprint weekend. Your winner, Amon Lal, Vogelsang in second. Julian gets the 4th, and that is very critical. Strauss gets his best season finish in 3rd. Julian got the position by 48 hundredths of a second.
Probably the wildest race of the year by far. Right. All you can say is chaos abound in race 2 in the evening.
And here are, you saw the unofficial, we'll get the unofficial results here, but Amon Lal with the win, Vogelsang in second, Strauss in third. Altena recovers the 4th, and that's very critical here as we're going to see here very soon where the points shake out. Jaco Seigers with the top 5. Then we got Stock, Muri, Ani, Fiolis, Christensen, and Dufresne with top 10s, and those are really just very good drive to survive efforts for those drivers right there. They should definitely pat themselves on the back by surviving this race and bringing them home. Then the remainder, we have Crooked Bauer, Stellards, Jack James, Liam O'Sullivan with the win in race 1, 14th in race 2, Roden F-Tink in 15th, Deck 16th, Ford 17th, Charpentier 18th, Lucas Santos in 19th, and that is your 19-car field here in race 2, round 10 of the season championship here in the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Championship.